Well, I think the only thing you can call today is a meat lover's breakfast. And I use the term breakfast loosely because while there will be buses, and I use the term breakfast loosely because while there will be an egg component, a delicious one, a simple one, it's really more about the meat. Ready? And here's what we're dealing with today. Starting with a pork chop, then we've got a ribeye steak, then we've got gorgeous little lamb chops, and then we have a smoked chicken sausage. We're hitting all the food groups here, folks. We are hitting all the food groups. Yes, they're all kind of proteins and meat, but still. But here's how we change them up a little bit. Everybody, with the exception of the chicken sausage, will start with kosher salt and pepper. And yes, on both sides. And you know, I think people sometimes think I put a lot of seasoning on, but look at the thickness of these things. Everything is thick, everything. The pork chop, the steak, everything. You need to season liberally and well, ladies and gentlemen. Now here's where things get a little different for each. The pork chop is getting some horseradish mustard, if I can get it out. This, both sides. You could use regular mustard, but I'm telling you, just the addition of the little horseradish in this makes it much nicer and very good. Now don't forget the fat. Fat needs some love too. Okay, there's one. The steak will get Japanese mayonnaise. And before you freak and go, what the F have you done? I'm just gonna tell you, you would put butter and oil on a steak, right? Well, that's fat. Guess what this is? This is just fat. So don't be shy. It's not going to taste like mayo when we're done. It's just going to taste delicious. It is weird thinking, but I'm telling you. Look, we've used mayonnaise on the outside of a grilled cheese, and you never tasted mayonnaise. You just tasted delicious grilled cheese, so why not here? Okay? And perhaps the most normal out of the three, and the only thing the lamb chops get, some garlic powder. Well, you know, I like lamb to taste like lamb. I guess with that thinking, apparently I like steak to taste like mayo, but it won't, I promise you. The chicken sausage needs nothing but heat. It's already cooked. And now we begin, and we start with the pork chop because it will take longer than any of these guys. So off we go to the grill. And so we'll lube up the grill using our avocado oil spray, which we haven't used. Perfect. Wait for the smoke to calm a bit. And first, on goes the pork chop. Hello, my friend. So today may be as much a lesson about how to grill a bunch of different things than making breakfast. So once it's on, we're gonna give it, a few minutes to get some color and then turn and then flip and turn and turn. And so we're looking for about 145 degrees. I like to pull it a few degrees before because it has some carry through cooking and we'll end up where we want it. And after a couple minutes, we'll have a look. Nice, we'll give it a little 45. Let it continue on there till it gets some more color, then flip it over. So this is ready to flip. Nice, this fat action here. It's exactly what I love. And now we can put the steak on. And that'll look like this. Get it slide over. And tell you what, let's throw our lamb on. And for color, the sausage on the end. Fantastico. And now we're just cooking. We're just simply cooking. But this shit always cooks better with the lid down. So let's let it do its thing. So turning is always good, right? So we've got that color there. So we'll keep going. Let's have a look at our lamb. Beautiful. Nice, we'll flip these guys around. We're looking for about 145 here, about 145 in the pork. The steak, you know, somewhere around 130 for medium rare. And the sausages down here on the end, we just want these pretty little lines. That's all we're looking for there. Time to flip our steak. Oh, look, mayo, what mayo? And while I'm here, I'm gonna move this pork chop over a bit. Check the lamb. Oops.
Oh my God.
Which is starting to be
Got
really,
hot oil on my ankle.
which is starting to look, Max got hot oil on his ankle. So these guys are beautiful. In fact, let me just check the temp of these guys. We're about 98, so these guys clearly not ready, but getting there gorgeously. And the pork chop is 130. We're pretty close. So I think I could do this. Now I've got a nice looking pork chop. I'm going to put them up here, let them get the benefit of all the heat in here. Steak back down. We're doing great there. But now I want to start one other thing. So remember, there was an egg part of this. I'm going to use my pan right on the grill. I'm going to start to cook two things. But first, let me address the butter that I'm using. So to cook eggs, of course, I would generally use butter. I love the richness. And this is butter. But what this is butter that had lobster poached in it for an event I was at yesterday. This is the leftover butter. Somebody said, should we throw this out? And I went, no. Throw it out? That's lobster butter, my friend. We're going to use that today, right now. So let's start some butter melting in here. So what we're going to add to this are some shiitake mushrooms. Okay, a lot of shiitake mushrooms, but I'm really a fan. And all that needs to happen now is for these guys to soften over the next couple minutes. In this gorgeous lobster butter. Poached lobsters, save the butter. And honestly, these eggs might be better than the lobsters were last night. And by the way, the lobster tails were amazing last night. And we're still tending to the rest of what we've got here. The lamb, flipping, looking gorgeous. Sausages, throw them at a different angle. They get different stripes on them now. Little burn marks are perfect. Our chop up top is doing beautifully. And for now, we can just let it rock and roll. So the steak is there. Let's put this guy up. We're just using this as like the holding section. Let's check these little guys. Yeah, these guys are done too. So lamb comes up. Now we're all about the mushrooms and the eggs. Finishing. Take the sausages and put these guys up here. Everybody's happy right now. A little more butter, because we're going to add the eggs in a second. Well, I forgot to bring a bowl up, so I've got this cup to do my thing in. So we'll crack the eggs in here. And we mix. A little pinch of salt and pepper. Wow, the mushrooms are unbelievably tender, gorgeous. Damn, I love shiitakes. Okay, we don't want it too hot, so I've turned these guys off. That guy can now go down. And now we add. We've talked about slow scrambled before, and the key is not too much heat. So this is actually a little hotter than I want. I'll lift it up. At this point, we're going to add two things. Green onions, because I can, and a little handful of white cheddar. And now we'll mix again. And you see how soft. This is what we're going for. We're not going for dry. we're going for this. Creamy, soft, amazing. All right, so I'm gonna take the meat off. My pork chop, look how gorgeous that is. My super tender steak. Look how amazing. I want that bite. My lamb chops. And the sausage can go right here. All right, let's finish the eggs and we're eating. So we have our ribeye. Hello. We have our sausages. We have our beautiful pork chop. And we have our little lammies. Nice. And we have our eggs. Let's not forget about our eggs. So let's have a bite of the eggs first, shall we? Soft. Slow scrambled, just like I like. Shiitakes, green onions. With a hint of lobster deliciousness. Oh my God, that lobster butter is gonna go on everything I cook for the next 4 days. Can you imagine grilling corn and that's the butter that you use on the outside after? Oh my God. One more bite of egg deliciousness. Come here. Now a bite of steak. Nice. Nice. Beautiful. Medium rare. Hello, my friend. How are you? You know what it doesn't taste like? Mayo. It never tastes like mayo when you cook it like this. It just tastes delicious. Chicken sausage, smoked chicken sausage. I think people forget how good these things are. One of the best things ever. I sometimes will buy one, just cut it up into little pieces, throw it in a hot pan with a little oil, and get it like that. So look, what have we learned? I don't know. We've learned that meat is great for breakfast. And this wouldn't be one person's meal. Make the whole thing, slice it up, let people take what they want. That's the thing to do. So, thanks for hanging with us. We really appreciate it. We appreciate all the support that you get. And to show you that we love you, because I say it, but we're going to prove it. If you're watching this, October 18th, 2019, don't forget, on Monday, the 21st, the 21st of October 2019, we will announce who wins the 1 million subscriber contest, and we will bring them here to San Diego to hang with us. Not in this little slice of sun, not sun corner, but not tacos. You'll be at a shoot, we'll have fun, and you'll enjoy, well, hopefully us, and San Diego too. So, but you know what you have to do? You have to write, you have to comment, you have to tell us why you deserve to be that person. And I gotta tell you, we're already seeing some very creative people out there. But you got time, all right? Get it done, get it done, get it done. I will end with a bite of my favorite. It's little lamb guys. Thanks for being here. Oh my God, it's perfect.